Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to A Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. We just walked in this room. We literally just finalized the script, such as they are. I can't wait to find out what we just wrote. This is going to be really exciting. I haven't even had time to prep my eyeballs because they've had quite a beating tonight. We are live for the second night of the Republican National Convention. It only feels like we're dead. If you missed last night, congratulations. Despite promises of a positive message, it was a dark, angry propaganda with terrible production values. They should have called it Triumph of the Will This Be Over Soon? One big problem is that Trump and the GOP were in COVID denial for months. The Democrats actually looked ahead, made time to produce something for their convention. 4 pretty smooth nights. The Republicans had to cram at the last minute. I don't understand. Why can't I just pay someone to take the convention for me? And since they had no time to prep, instead of cool videos and location shoots, the RNC was mostly a single location with speakers taking turns at the podium. The evening looked like a racist spelling bee. Can I have the words language of origin and then have the word arrested by ICE? Thank you. To bring energy, a lot of speakers replaced nuanced argument with screaming. It's hard to imagine this week is going to get louder than last night. What do you think, Kimberly Guilfoyle?
The best is yet to come.
Well, it couldn't get much worse, he thought. So let's get to night 2 of what we're calling
This American Carnage.
The best.
I'm Mike Pence. I alone can fix it.
I'm Batman.
Watch out, bro!
He's so high, Dad.
Now, you know Trump's got to be upset because last night TV viewership was way down. The GOP drew just 15.8 million people, while the first night of the DNC attracted 18.7 million viewers. Unfortunately for Trump, Nielsen doesn't have an electoral college. Nor does it count the millions of people with their TV sets off who still heard Kimberly Guilfoyle's tortured cries echo through their dreams. Night 2, Trump wasn't going to make the same mistake. The reality show star pulled out all the stops, including pardoning a convicted felon on national TV. No, not that one, or that one, or any of these. No, the man Trump pardoned was John Ponder. No, Ponder has a really wonderful and inspiring story. He robbed a bank in Nevada and later founded a nonprofit called Hope for Prisoners Incorporated that helps former inmates re-enter society. We're a lot alike. You say bank robber, I say bankrupter. Let's call your sentence off. Then we heard from Kentucky Senator and toothbrush that needs replacing, Rand Paul. Paul spoke glowingly of Trump's character.
Donald Trump is a delusional narcissist and an orange-faced windbag.
I'm sorry, that was 2016. This keeps happening. Again, I thought they were going with the same platform as... He kept the same hair. They're not... Okay. We also heard from a farmer who talked about surviving a fire and coming back with the latest in dairy technology.
We had a new state-of-the-art robotic milking facility that allows our cows to milk themselves.
Yes. The cows milk themselves, but Jerry Falwell Jr. watches. More on that later. The next speaker introduced himself thusly.
Hello, folks. You know me from TV and radio.
No, actually, I know you because we had the same Coke dealer in the 90s, and Spider wants his cash, Larry. Kudlow unveiled the administration's new plan to stop COVID. Pretend it's already over.
Then came a once-in-100-year pandemic It was awful.
Why are you using the past tense? You know we still can't shake hands in the most popular college dorm, his childhood bedroom, right? He continued to look back on the present.
It was awful. Health and economic impacts were tragic. Hardship and heartbreak were everywhere.
Could you be a little more blasé there, Lair? People died. Poor folks' hearts were sad, and we lost millions of money, and so on and such and such. Sorry for the low energy, but Don Jr. swiped my Coke. Then, Vice President Pence showed up and drove home his core message that he is extremely boring.
Every single day, without fail, President Donald Trump has been fighting for you.
And he will continue fighting for you, provided you are the last drumstick in the bucket. Pence, I needed coffee to stay awake before I said the word Mike Pence. Pence told the story of a student in trouble.
Jack is an 8-year-old from Wisconsin who was struggling academically and socially in school. But Jack's mom, Sarah, who works 3 jobs to support her son, applied for Wisconsin's school choice voucher program.
Hey, Mike, not to take anything away from your school thing, but maybe fix the part where she's working 3 jobs? No? Okay, sorry. Next up, a POTUS surprise. Trump and his illegal Homeland Security Secretary, Chad Wolf, presided over a naturalization ceremony for a group of proud new American citizens. Good for them. And after they'd been sworn in, Trump touted the nation they joined.
You've earned the most prized, treasured, cherished, and priceless possession anywhere in the world. It's called American citizenship.
You can now receive a U.S. passport, which, thanks to my leadership during COVID, is not accepted in any countries, but it does get you into participating Hardee's locations. Crispy curls and a Coke. Trust me on this one. Then there was an Eric Trump sighting. Eric's clearly been watching the RNC because he tweeted this review of last night's speech by a former NFL star. Herschel Walker hit it out of the park tonight. Eric, that's not what they do in the NFL. Herschel Walker did a slam dunkle. He made a hole-in-one polo pony. He netted a good tennis Yahtzee! Eric came out. It's hard to talk after you do that. Eric came out with a strong start.
We could all feel it. Something was happening. A movement was forming just below the surface.
Eric, did your father never have the talk with you? Okay. Well, when a young man meets a porn star and she has a rolled-up copy of Forbes magazine with his picture on the... Oh, you know the story. Okay. Eric then listed some of his dad's greatest hits.
Al-Baghdadi, Soleimani, dead.
Okay, that sounds like a list coming on. I'll do a few more. Democratic norms?
Dead.
170,000 Americans your father could have protected?
Dead.
My soul from watching these last 2 nights?
Dead.
He finished with this.
In closing, I'd like to speak directly to my father.
Hello, my name is Eric. It is a pleasure to meet you. Would you like a booth in the front or the back? Eric had a lot to say, which is a big change. Yesterday, this is true, the New York Attorney General's office asked to have Eric testify in an inquiry into whether the Trump Organization committed fraud. He wasn't feeling that chatty then. Instead, he decided to take the fifth. No surprise, Eric's been taking the fifth for years in Trump's ranking of his children. But pleading the fifth can seem incriminating, according to Eric's dad, who said this in 2016 about his Democratic opponent.
Here's people taking the Fifth Amendment. You see, the mob takes the Fifth. If you're innocent, why are you taking the Fifth Amendment?
Oh, no, I'm just like Hillary Clinton. Lock me up. Lock me up. I'm sorry, Dad. Hello, my name is Eric. Would you like a booth in the front or the back? Our special tonight is scrod. We also heard from Secretary of State and America's highest-ranking Gungan, Mike Pompeo. Pompeo addressed the convention from Jerusalem as part of a taxpayer-funded State Department trip to the Middle East. Pompeo's appearance in the Middle East inspires this appearance from my middle finger. because our taxes flew him to do his little propaganda speech from Jerusalem. Well, you know what they say at Passover? Next year in prison. And the fact that he's speaking at all at a convention is, as they say in the Mideast, no bueno, because traditionally secretaries of state should not be mixing directly in domestic politics. Yeah, the Secretary of State works for the American people. He shouldn't be taking sides in our election. He should be meeting with foreign leaders to get them to take sides in our election. And then it was Melania time. And she dressed to impress or to command the Soviet tank corps. Melania marched us down memory lane.
It seems like just yesterday that we were at our first convention where my husband accepted the Republican nomination.
Counterpoint, no, it doesn't. Melania talked about her own citizenship journey.
I was able to achieve my own American dream.
Partying with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. We wish her well. First Lady reminisced about her years in the White House.
The past 3.5 years have been unforgettable.
Except for those weird 24 days in 2018 where no one saw me or knew where I was. Let's forget about those. During his wife's speech, it looked like Donald Trump was having a really great time. I hate these recitals. Which one of my children is this? Is that turfany or malaria? Then Melania laid out her plans for a second term.
In my next 4 years as First Lady, I will continue to build upon Be Best.
Just saying, if you have to build on it, maybe it wasn't best. And to recap, last night was loud and alarming. Tonight was slow and boring. But don't worry, tomorrow night's keynote speaker is Mike. How long was I out? We have a great show for you tonight. My guests are Bill and Ted themselves, Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter. We'll also get a convention reaction from former Republican Congressman Trey Gowdy. But when we return, we take a deep dive into the hypocrisy pool. Stick around.